YouTube, today we are checking out a Sultai Pact list, not Grixis like most people have been playing. New deck tech by Christian Spielvogel. He's been tearing it up on the ladder with this deck. But before we get into it, I have an exciting announcement to make. So recently we hit 50 subscribers, and so to give back, to show thanks for all the support I've been getting and for the warm welcome and all that great stuff, I'm doing a little giveaway, giving away $25 in TCG Player store credit, so you can buy singles if you want. You can go buy some booster packs or just whatever you want for Magic or any other card game that they have on TCG Player. Now, how do you enter this giveaway? So, two requirements. First, got to be publicly subscribed to me, trying to give back to people who have been supporting me, right? So I think it's only fair that is a requirement. And then secondly, just leave a comment on this video saying what your favorite historic or standard deck has been in the past year, and you'll be entered to win. And I'm planning to announce the winners on May 13th. So make your comment by May 12th and you'll be all good to go. So with that said, let's get into the video. Now, I mentioned this is a Sultai Pact deck by Christian Spielvogel. Now, what are the big differences between the Grixis pack list we looked at before and this deck? So there's two big differences. The first of which is you get more recovery, more ways to recur spells with this deck. We have regrowth and ballot and recovery. So do pretty cheap ways to get spells or permanents back from your graveyard to your hand. So if something gets countered, if something gets hit with a discard spell, you can get it back, right? You can get back your Oracle, your Tainted Pact. The other key difference, and what's really interesting with this deck, is that it's running Growth Spiral and Explore, so ways you can help ramp yourself out a turn faster. And I found last time the ramp in the Grixis style was a bit inconsistent. Oftentimes it was just giving you treasure tokens, so maybe you ramp one turn, but then, you use your treasure and then you're back to where you were before. So this is a bit more consistent. It's going to be more long-term, the ramping potential that you're getting here with green. And then the other main green card you're running in the main deck, I guess there are two really, Maelstrom Pulse and Wall of Blossoms. As with before, the core of the deck is resolving Thassa's Oracle and then playing Tainted Pact. You'll exile the rest of your deck, and then with Thassa's Oracle trigger on this stack, you will win the game because you'll have no cards in your graveyard, or in your library rather, and so you'll just instantly win. And if you want some more videos or perhaps a deeper explanation of that combo, you can go check out my other Grixis historic video. I'll try to put a card in there, you can go click on it. But nevertheless, that's the deck. We have a bunch of cheap things to help us interact and sustain or allow us to resolve these two cards in sequence and just instantly win the game. Now, looking at the sideboard, we have a couple of ways we can attack our opponent's hand, namely Duress and then Thought Distortion, one of my favorites. And we have a number of counter spells as well. Disdainful Stroke, Notice its Reversal, Negate, Test of Talents, Mystical Dispute. We have a few ways we can interact with creatures. We have Legion's End, Noxious Grasp, Shadow's Verdict as well. A couple things to hate against graveyards, Soul Guide Lantern, Grafdigger's Cage, and then we have an excess copy of Tainted Pact in case, it gets Unmoored Egoed or something, or they hit all our copies in the hand. And then there's also Polukranos you can run to if you're maybe facing rogues, which I think has been doing well in some events and whatnot. So you can escape it, you can have it fight rogues and do all that good stuff. But that's the deck. Let's see how it plays. All right, we'll be on the play, of course. We have Brainstorm, Behold, and Wishclaw with 4 lands. This looks like a solid hand, if I'm being honest here. I probably should lead out with Temple of Deceit, though I guess I can use the Temple to scry something away if I don't like a Brainstorm hit, so I can just save it for now. Not exactly rushing to do anything in particular, so I guess we can just play a Forest. That would enable Cemetery in a future turn. We'll just foretell Behold here. Now next turn we could probably Wishclaw, get on the board. Not sure what my opponent's on yet. They just played a Rogran Triumph, so they could be Jeskai Control. Could also be Cycling, but I think it's probably more likely to be Jeskai Control. They actually do foretell something, and we actually have solved the equation here. So what we can do is play Woodland Cemetery. So it is a question of how early do I want to reveal my hand here, but I think we just go for grab Tainted Pact. So at the very least, they have to be wary. They're gonna have to play around me just winning suddenly, right? It's kind of like a tax on what they have to do. I think is okay. They bolt in, hallowed fountain. That's fine. We could play Temple of Deceit. Solemnity Visions is probably okay. We might be able to find a counter spell or a hand hate spell. But I think we just write out Wish Claw. See if they let it resolve. We do. Okay, let's pass the turn. They behold the multiverse. Okay. Tell something else. And we could brainstorm away the Heartless Act and then like play Solemnity Visions. I also can see, I guess, if they have a counter spell here. There's a chance that they counter this. Very low chance, I think, but there is a chance. Okay, they don't counter it. And Grim Tutor, Hieroglyphic Illumination. We'll put back the Heartless Act. And I guess Grim Tutor, because I mean, we have what we want, right? Don't really need anything else. Though I guess Grim Tutor is going to be a little bit better than Heartless Act, because we can tutor for another combo piece or redundancy if we want. I think here we run out this pathway as a blue source. And I guess we just pass, but I'm probably just going to Solemnity Visions. See what my opponent does. Discard Magma Opus. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we're probably just gonna go Solemnity Visions, Behold. Try to find like a like Pact Mitigation or other such counter spell, Memory Lapse or something, so you can handle this, which is probably a you know, saw it coming. We'll go Visions. Here's the Pact. Very nice. Take that. Thank you very much. We'll play Behold. Supreme Will is decent as well, I suppose. Fatal Push is not so great here. So they could potentially double counterspell me here. Now, do we want to just take the slow road, or we could just Grim Tutor for another counterspell? But if we Wish Claw and play Oracle, then play Tainted Pact. It's 3 mana. I guess if we get 1 more mana, we can Supreme Will as well. We could just wait. We have 1 mana tapped right now. Question if they have done another 3 mana counter spell. Well, I'm just gonna go for it, I think. I think that... I guess I am likely to draw another land off this. Tough calls. Yeah, we're gonna play it slow here. Discard another Magma Opus. They could be setting up for Mizzix's Mastery or something. Play the Illumination, we'll see if they counter it. Got some cards. Okay, now you have Regrowth actually, which is pretty interesting, because it's going to let us potentially like buy back some of this stuff if they counter a spell or something. But I think we do just go for it. double counterspell backup. So we grab an Oracle. Oh, did I miscount? I think I must have. I must have been counting the Wishclaw as a land or something. Forgetting I had to pay 1 to get Oracle. Try the pacts. We counter the pact. That's a nice draw. Put the Thassa's Oracle on top. We'll regrow Pact. See if they have another counterspell. If they do, they're gonna have to sacrifice their treasure. They do have Wishclaw, but they are mana screwed, and that was pretty costly. They angered the gods to kill the Oracle. Okay, left with 2 mana though. So here we can grab another Tainted Pact. So we have that. Let's check the sideboard, see if there's anything we want to grab with Fae of Wishes. Could grab like a Duress or a Negate or something, some more counterspell backup. Or we could just grab Thought Distortion. Grabbing Thought Distortion is, I think, just the play. We have to hope that they don't have a Narset's Reversal, but I don't know. I don't know if they would have that main board. But we got the Thought Distortion, so it's coming down next turn. They Lightning Helix me. Okay, getting it out of their hand, I guess. That's going to be going away. We're just going to cast this, get rid of their hand, get rid of the graveyard, make it so they can't Mizzix Mastery me or something. Now they tutor, okay. We're gonna have Oracle push, or rather Oracle Pact with backup Supreme Will. And I guess we could even grab another counterspell, though I don't think we would have enough mana, right? So this is 4, and then we just have enough for Supreme Will. So post forward we could maybe grab like a Mystical Dispute or something, but... Does Seagate Stormcaller change anything? I don't think that it does. I think we just go Oracle. Tainted Pact. They have 2 mana up. Unless they have a Pact of Negation. Maybe that's what they grabbed. And maybe they had a counterspell. But I guess we will see. Tainted Pact. Saw it coming. We will counter the Supreme Will. Alright. Combo. Got there. Close. Close, close, close. Alright. Post board. Bring the hand tape. We can bring out the creature destruction. I don't think we saw a single creature there. Magma Opus, I think, can make them right, but not exactly what we want to be doing, removing creatures. Put in the negates. Disdainful Stroke is interesting because I suspect that they were trying to go for like Mizzix's Mastery and just, resolve a bunch of banged up opuses from their graveyard. That could be good. Narset's Reversal can help me win a counter war. And I mean, yeah, these board wipes are just going to be doing nothing, so I guess I'll bring them in. Then maybe I should bring in Soul Guide Lantern. I think I should definitely be bringing in Not Distortion. That was good. Although I guess if I put it in the deck, I can't grab it with the Wish, but I can grab it with the Acquisition and with the Solve the Equation, which is cheaper. I think we'll just put that there. Cling is potentially okay. Spell Bomb, not sure about. I guess Maelstrom Pulse we can take out because they don't really have many non-land permanents. And I think I'll take out Wall as well. It's just basically cantrips. Doesn't do anything against this deck. Okay. On the draw this time, of course. How shall we fare? This looks like a nice hand. And the Thought Distortion. That is very nice. I think we just run out the Fetid Pools first, so we can get the Maze Mind Tome down. We can start digging for an Oracle. Make it so that if they ever tap down, they're going to be in trouble. Now this makes you think they have a Censor or something. Do I care? I think we do here. Last time the game went pretty long, right? So getting all the card advantage out of Maze Mind Tome I can, I think it's going to be worthwhile. Opponent discards a Magma Opus, makes a treasure. Did they miss a land drop? No, okay. They Soul Guide Lantern. They have to exile their Magma Opus, okay. That's probably not good for them, but I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so we get this here, we're gonna run out Tome. See if they have a counter spell, if they want to use it now. No, they don't, evidently. Okay. Play another Magma, or they discard another Magma Opus. So they're kind of getting ramp here. Another land, they're on 6 mana. I think here I don't want to use the Scry. This is potentially good, but if I'm being honest, my hand's pretty good right now. So I don't know that I want to brainstorm away anything. Maybe the Narset's Reversal. We sack the Soul Guide Lantern to draw a card. Sure. I'm gonna put a stop on end step. I do really want to get to 6 mana so I can get this Distortion off and just hose my opponent. Draw a card. Behold the Multiverse. I think we'll just use Brainstorm now to cantrip, but to find another land. Take the counter Brainstorm. In Memory Lapse Brainstorm. So that was a mistake, because they still have mana up. For some reason I thought I could still Mystical Dispute them, but that is obviously wrong. If I negate, that's pretty nice. Put Seagate Stormcaller back, the Reversal back, I guess. The Reversal on top. Play the Marsh. So it could regrowth the Stable Passage. Yeah, I think it's worth getting that back. It's a bold move. Oh, and that tapped wrong. No, auto tapper. No. So if they have a 2-mana counterspell, they committed it. Interesting. That we could have countered. That is such a shame. Always trying to keep me up on black mana. Come on. What was that about? Opponent might just commit here. Nope, not to. I think here we just wait. Not sure what they have going on. They had a lot of mana. The Dispute isn't going to do anything against all that mana. Now they foretold something, so they've used some of their mana. I think we'll Behold here. Now it's letting me use the Dispute. So we really just need to find another land. I guess we know the top two. Probably just like Test of Talents. Exiling Behold the Multiverse. Probably fine. I guess they search my library because of this effect, so it's going to shuffle, right? It's going to get rid of the regrowth. It does get rid of the Seagate Stormcaller, which I didn't really want. We'll scry one now, because we really want to hit that land. One card in hand. Is that a Foretold card? Yeah, okay. One card in hand, one card Foretold. I think we just Thought Distortion. We want to get rid of this commit so they can't like play Narset and like draw a card or something. Or draw 7. Get a hand back. Okay, and other than stuff kind of doing nothing. This is probably a counter spell, but it's fine. I guess here I'm not going to scry. I'd rather just draw cards. I think we can actually win from here. You could play Tainted Pact. We copy with Narset's Reversal, it goes back to my hand. And then we could use the first Pact to find an Oracle, the one in hand. We then play the Oracle, and then we play the one in hand. But I think my opponent, of course, has a counter spell, so that wouldn't work. And we're 2 mana shy of having, Negate backup, or 1 mana shy of having Mystical Dispute backup, but still a bit risky. I think we start with an Explorer. Find Balagad Recovery. We just play this as a land. Pass the turn. So still nothing for my opponent. They're not really doing anything. Play Soul Guide Lantern. Probably fine. We're gonna get to exile something. My graveyard, presumably. Draw a card. Hit Brainstorm. So we just need to hit 1 more mana, and then we can have Negate backup for this thing that's probably a counterspell. They seem to sell something they can do, so maybe this was like a spell or a land or something. Not sure. They opt not to do whatever they have. But we're going to draw a card with the Tome. And the land. It's a tap land. We're just going to scry again, try to find the untapped land so we can have Negate up. Test of Talents. 36% chance you get a land. I think this is just better. Be another way we can deal with them. Inscribe something as well. Interland Harbor. Next turn's probably going to be just a huge counter battle. So having the extra mana so I can even keep Mystical Dispute up, I think is going to be worthwhile. We'll see what my opponent does here. A Cycle a Shark Typhoon. Okay, that's fine. They foretell something. We're gonna hold full control. If we're told 2 cards, they're probably Cummings. I think we'll play Tainted Pact, see if let it. I guess we'll see what they do. They behold. Okay, one of them was behold. Oh, that changes everything. I was expecting the worst, I guess. Okay, so this one gets copied. Use this one to find Oracle. Okay, we're gonna be careful with the auto tapper here. We're gonna do it right. They saw it coming. We mystical dispute the saw it coming and hope they don't have a mystical dispute of their own. They don't. Okay, nice. We get there. Close, close, close. With some sneaky tech duplicating the Tainted Pact. Very nice. Okay, we have the combo. You look more if you want, even if Growth Spiral. That'll accelerate our curve. Though, because I'm so land light, I might want to find out the search. Okay, opponent might be on like Jund or something. They have Maelstrom Pulse, Stomping Ground. Play Croxa. Maybe just pitch a acquisition. Okay, sequencing lands. We have a swamp or forest. We only have 2 lands. I think we just do this, and maybe we just win next turn. Turn 3 win. That could be something. That's a spicy meatball, as they say. Let's hope we get to taste it. Okay, opponent's Stitcher Suppliers. That exiles 3, or not exiles, but mills them for 3. Like the most scared, or I'm most afraid of getting bot seized or something like that. Having my hand attacked right now. Play Abundant Harvest. Let's see what they choose. Maybe land? Non-land. Might claim. They play Dragon Skull Summit. Are they going to Thoughtseize me? Are they going to Thoughtseize me? Claim Croxa. Okay, that's fine. I guess we just Growth Spiral first. Put Woodland Cemetery on the battlefield. Pitching Evolving Wilds. Okay, we should get there. Alright, hold full control. We will play an island. We will play the Oracle. We will Tainted Pact. And that's the game. Okay, good. They know the combo. Very nice. Alright, so they were Jund mid-range? Question mark. The Lantern could be okay. don't know that I need Pact. Seems a bit excessive. Could the Legions end? They somehow cheat Croxa out for Shadow's Verdict. I mean, really only saw Croxa. And expertise put in a verdict, I guess. Maybe we'll change after game 2 when we might have seen more of my opponent's deck. Okay, now this hand looks like a mulligan. Too many non-lands. This looks better. Keep 6. So this is like a land. I don't really want to send the Selene Visions back. I don't have green, so Growth Sprawl isn't guaranteed to do anything. I think we just send that back and hope to just generate card advantage and go a little bit longer than Maze Mind Tome. One Faithless Lootings on 1, okay. Pitching a Croxa, sure. I think we just start with the Temple of Deceit. Finding another land. This would let the Cemetery come in untapped. I think it's okay. I might even like play a Croxa, so maybe we just pitch a land anyway. Cindervines. Okay. We just play the Tome. Taking damage. Could have instead played Wishclaw, but there's a risk that they have like artifact hate or something. I guess Cindervines itself is artifact hate. And someone to get a scry off the Tome. And they're gonna have to spend mana to snipe anything. They do play a second Cindervines. That's a little annoying. Okay, I'm gonna put this off my upkeep first. Regrowth. So I could Wishclaw, grab Tainted Pact, grab Oracle, then regrowth the Tainted Pact. A lot of damage though from those Cindervines. It's like 4 damage. And I guess it'd be 6 total. Regrowth and then double Pact. I'm gonna win. So I'll go to like 13 from that, and that's if they don't do anything else in the meantime. That's like a 3-turn clock. Okay. Take it, I guess. Play the Cemetery. Play Wishclaw. Get Tainted Pact. Like, double Cindervines is annoying, but it's not like a particularly aggressive start. I guess this does open us up to getting hand hate. You could, you know, snipe the Pact somehow. Pick up Thoughtseize. Okay, they use the Wishclaw, they send it back. It's actually really dangerous because okay, then they kill it with the Cindervines. Let's see what they grab. Might be Thoughtseize. Okay, so they've gotten their mystery card. Inquisition me? Sure. The Tainted Pact? Yep. Do some scrying. It's possible we could just win. 5 cards in the graveyard, 1 shy of Croxa. Sensor's probably fine. Play a snow-covered island, and then regrowth. Or we could regrowth the talisman. That's spicy. Although they have these cinder vines, so it's somewhat bad, I guess. I'm just going to regrowth the Tainted Pact. Also leave Sensor up and we can just draw a card with Maze Mind Tome. Play Duress. I guess we just Tainted Pact and find Oracle. We have ways that we can find instants and sorceries. Oh, well, there it was. One plays Dreadhorde Arcanist. Okay. That is a card. If they use Cinder Vines to kill my tome. We'll scry here. Again, possible we can just win. Fatal Push is actually good. We're going to keep that. We can kill the Dreadhorde Arcanist. Take a damage, we kill the Arcanist. Still have Supreme Will up so we can counter Crocs if they try. Hand is light though, we have to be careful of him actually getting Croxa out. Play another Croxa. I think that's okay. Land or Sensor? Land or Sensor? I think we pitched the land. No, we gotta pitch Sensor. They have so much mana now. They're gonna know to play around Sensor. I guess they wouldn't. They didn't seem that. They'd seen everything but Sensor, but still. Play Scavenging Ooze. Inquisition, that's not good. We'll definitely see more of their deck. Guess we just pass. We are kind of gemmed, grind him out. Pact gone from the yard, can't get it back. We need to find like a solve the equation or I don't know, something else. I guess I do now have a cheap card I can get rid of with Inquisition. Well, my opponent opts to flashback Faithless Looting. Maybe digging for even more hand hate. Or they pitch a Faithless Looting to the Faithless Looting. Hit me for 2 or maybe more. I just 2 for now. And Arcanist. Okay. Take a damage, but Tainted Pact. We gotta just get Shadow's Verdict here. Yeah. This is hopefully just like lights out. Grim Tutor's nice too. It's a shame it's not an instant or something, but we can go Grim Tutor, grab the old Tainted Pact. The next turn have a win. Yeah, we can even take down Lyrus. Grim Tutor. They have one turn to find something. Oh, I guess they get a few shots at it with their looting in the graveyard. But so be it. Okay, opponent, see it. Can you find it? On your first draw, we'd see him. About in the next two. Thinking. I don't like that. Itched, Blood Crypt, and Stitcher Supplier. Claim, Stitcher Supplier. Okay. That should be it. Close. Close. I don't know, that felt real stressful to me. But it looks like we're gonna get there. Alright. Poof. So I hope you appreciated the games, YouTube. I will see you next time. Don't forget about the contest. Remember, leave a comment on this video, rather, and you'll be entered for that drawing next week. Till next time.